and good morning, as the video is being recorded during morning time. So a very cool morning to each and every one of you. Students, just imagine that you have met two types of neighbors, okay? One who always speaks politely and has a kind behavior, and the other one who always shows rude behavior and always speaks rudely. Which one would you choose between these two? Obviously the one who has polite manner, yes, because kindness is always rewarded with a lot of blessings. So today I'm going to tell you the story of a greedy man who changed to a kind person. And listen to the story very carefully. It's very interesting, and also after this lesson you will be able to choose between the two things, that is the good and the bad, and you can choose yourself what type of persons you want to be. But before moving on to the lesson, let me introduce myself. My name is Miss Rashmi, your English teacher. So the story begins in this way. In Africa, there was a group of brave and strong people called Tuareg. Everyone say with me, Tuareg. Okay. In Africa, there was a group of strong and brave people called Tuareg. Now one day, what happened? A man named Bako, he wanted to become a famous and a popular among that village. So one day he went to a blacksmith. Blacksmith is the person who make things out of iron. Okay, so one day Bako went to the blacksmith and said, make me a sharp iron sword. Sword means talwar. Okay, he went to the blacksmith and said, make me a sharp iron sword. Then blacksmith said that, asked him that, sir, what you would do with that sword? Then Bako replied, I want to kill all the men and the people of the village, and I want to show them that how stronger I am, so that I could become stronger, I could become popular and famous. But blacksmith was a kind man. He said, okay sir, can you please come after a week? But do you think, students, Bako did good thing? Is it a good thing to become a famous, to kill people and to become a famous? Do you think? No. So let's see what happened next. Then blacksmith replied that, sir, can you please come after a week? Then he said okay, and he went back. That day Bako was dreaming of killing men and people, and he was dreaming of becoming popular, famous everywhere. Then what happened? Blacksmith, he went back. That day he cutted the tree and he took that trunk to his hut. And what he did, instead of making the sword, he made a large wooden plate with that trunk. Okay, as he was very kind and he didn't want Bako to kill people, that's why instead of making the sword, he made a large wooden plate. Then after a week later, Bako, as the days passed by, then what happened? Bako again, he came to the blacksmith and asked, is my sword ready? Then Bako went back to his hut and he brought that large wooden plate rolling by. Then he said, I didn't make a sword for you, but this is what I made for you. Now Bako got very angry. He shouted on the blacksmith, is this a joke for you? I asked you to make a sword. Is this a sword? This is a wooden plate. What should I do with this? He shouted angrily. Okay. Then what happened? He said, the blacksmith said that, sir, believe me, take this wooden plate with you and serve the food to the poor people. Then you see how quickly you are going to become a famous and a popular person. Then the Bako was very much angry. He went back to his home taking that wooden plate. He went back and he thought what should he do with that plate. Then that day, on the same day, he decided, means he was thinking that what should I do with this plate, and what type of person this blacksmith is. Why didn't he make me a sword? Then after some days, he thought, blacksmith Bako, he decided to follow blacksmith's suggestion, and he served varieties of food on that wooden plate, and he invited the poor people to his village, and he served the food to the poor people. Then what happened? Then all the people started praising him and started thanking him for his kindness. Then what happened? Every day, all the peoples and the kids they used to come to Bako, and they used to thank him. Why? Because of the kindness, because he have served the poor people and they all were thankful. That's why they thanked Bako. And now Bako was very happy. Every day he got blessings and praises with each and everyone. Then he started serving the poor people in a regular basis. He started serving the people every day. Very soon, the news of this feast plate was spreaded far and wide, and all the peoples of the nearby villages used to come to meet him and enjoy the meals that Bako served. Then what happened? Every day he used to get the news and he used to get the blessings. Then he suddenly changed. Oh yes, now I'm getting that blessings and praises from the people, so I should serve this thing, I should do this thing every day. Then one day, because of his kind behavior, the people living in that village decided to make him the chief of that village, to make him the headman of that village. Very soon, the chief of the other tribes, the chief of the other places, other villages, they heard about Bako and this feast plate, and from that day onwards they decided to treat the people in a kind manner. So they understood that kindness is more greater, more stronger than any sword. So students, this was the story, and the moral is that we should always be kind to each and everyone. All right? So you have known the moral, that the moral is we should always be kind to each and everyone. Now what you have to do, you have to take out this book, Weaver's Course Book 3. Everyone, I hope that all of you are ready with the books. Now jump to page number 25. It's chapter number 4, the wooden plate. Just now I told you the story of a greedy man who changed his habit into he changed himself to be kind, right? This was the story. I told that story from this chapter, the wooden plate. Okay, now what we will do, we will read this chapter thoroughly. And students, as I told you, how nice it is to become good, to be good, to behave good, right? So you have to develop this habit of reading the chapters regularly, okay, because it will help you developing your reading skills. All right, so everyone, point your finger and start reading thoroughly with me. In Africa, there is a group of strong and brave people called the Tuareg. Underline the word Tuareg. Long ago, a Tuareg called Bako wanted to become the most powerful and popular man in his village. He went to an old blacksmith and said, "Make me a sharp iron sword." "Sir, what will you do with a sword?" asked the blacksmith. Bako replied, "I'll kill a few men with the sword to show everyone how strong I am. This will make me famous." Then, "Sir, please come back after a week," the blacksmith said politely. Bako went home dreaming about the sword and people he would kill with that sword. Now everyone, turn the page page, it's page number 26. But the blacksmith had other plans. He cut down a tree and carried the tree trunk to his hut. From that trunk, he carved out a huge plate. The plate was large enough to serve food for more than a dozen people at once. A week later, Baku went back to the blacksmith and asked, "Is my sword ready?" The blacksmith went into his hut and rolled out a large wooden plate. He said with a smile, "I made this plate for you." Baku was angry. "Is this a joke? I asked you to make me a sword and not a plate," he shouted. The old man said, "Sir, serve food on this plate and see how quickly people begin to love and respect you." Baku unhappily took the wooden plate home. Baku thought about it for many days and finally decided to follow the blacksmith's suggestion. He filled the plate with the food and offered it to the poor in the village. They enjoyed the meal and thanked him for his kindness. Everyone praised Baku for his generosity. Generosity means kindness, okay? Encouraged by their praises, Baku began serving food to the people regularly. He started serving the food every day. Men and women stopped by his hut to talk to him. Little children would come up to him and say, "Baku, you are so kind." Soon people from the nearby villages heard about Baku and his feast plate. They too started coming to the village to meet him and enjoy the meals he served. Over the years, Baku became so popular that the villagers chose him as the chief of their tribe. Baku thanked the blacksmith for his advice and continued to serve the people on the large wooden plate. The story of the kind chief spread far and wide. The chiefs of the other tribes too began treating their people with kindness. All of them had understood that kindness is much more powerful than a sword. So this was the story, students. Now we will proceed to the exercise part. So students, open to page number 28. The first question, question number A. Number this sentence in the correct order to explain how Baku got the wooden plate. Just look at your book, have a look at your book in this question, first portion. Here the sentence has been jumbled, okay? So you have to arrange it in a serial wise according to the story, okay? Here I have written directly the answer and in the box given there you will mention the number, okay? So the first one will be Baku wanted to become the most popular in his village. Number 1, Baku asked the village blacksmith to make a sword for him. Number 2, the blacksmith had a different plan for Baku. Number 3, the blacksmith made a wooden plate. Number 4, Baku went to collect the sword. Number 5, the blacksmith gave Baku the wooden plate. Number 6, okay? Just write these numbers, okay? Then question number B, choose the correct words to complete the sentence. The people of the Tuareg tribe are known to be brave. The blacksmith did not make the sword because he didn't want Baku to kill people. Number 3, Baku won people's heart with his generosity. Number 4, everyone respects people who care for those around them, okay? Now all these parts you can do in your book. Now everyone take out your notebooks and start writing the answers, okay? Page number 29, it's question number C. Answer this question. So the first one is, do you think that the blacksmith was a wise man? Why do you think so? The blacksmith was a wise man because he didn't let Baku kill the people. Second, write 2 sentences from the story that show Baku become popular in his tribe. Everyone, the 2 sentences are, everyone praised Baku for his generosity, and the second one, villagers choose him as the chief of their tribe. Third one, how did the tribe reward Baku for his kindness? The tribe rewarded by making him chief of their tribe. And the last question is, what did the chiefs of other tribes learn from Baco? How did this affect the people of those tribes? So the answer is, the chief of the other tribes too began treating their people with kindness. All the people started coming to village to meet him and enjoy the meals. Now students, open to page number 29. Question number A. Read what this boy has to say about Baco. Can you describe Baco using words in the box that mean the same? See, in this purple box there are some words given. So using this word, with the help of these words, you have to make a sentence, okay, about Baco. So, Baco, you are friendly, good and helpful. Second one, the word famous means the same as well known. Circle the word that means the same as the color, as the one in color. So here are some words in a purple color. In purple color, you have to find out the synonyms of these words, okay. So the first one is generous, and the answer will be helpful. Huge, number 2, huge. Large, huge means big. Number 3, powerful, and the answer will be strong. Number 4, thoughtful, and the answer is caring, okay. Now turn the page number 30, question number C. A blacksmith uses iron to make things. Find out what each of these people uses to make things, then complete this sentence. First one, a carpenter uses wood to make furniture. A weaver uses fabric to make cloth. Third, a baker uses flour to bake cakes. Number 4, a florist makes bouquets with flowers. Number 5, a teacher uses books to teach students. Now move on to page number 32. Question number A. This one, okay. Fill in each blank with the correct form of verb given in the brackets. Baco offers food to the poor men, women and children in his village. Number 2, they thank him for his kindness. Number 3, men and women stop by his hut to talk to him. Number 4, little children comes up to him and said, Baco, you are so kind. Number 5, soon people from the nearby villages hear about Baco and his feast plate. Sorry, it will be heard, okay, H-E-A-R-D, heard, okay. Number 5, soon people from the nearby villages heard about Baco and his feast plate. Now, question number B, make sentence with the verbs given. Remember to use S with the verbs used for singular noun. You have to make sentence and you have to add S wherever necessary, okay. The first one is start. Baco starts feeding the poor. Eat. I eat lot of salad. Third, spread. Mosquito spreads diseases. Number 4, begin. They begin to walk. Number 5, want. They want to talk to him. Number 5, serve. Baco serves variety of food. Now in page number 33, question number A, your parents are taking you and your friends for a picnic next Sunday. Complete this invitation letter for your friends. This one is your homework. You have to do it by yourself, okay. I'm just giving you the hint. First of all, you have to mention date, then dear whom you want to invite, your friend, okay. Write the name of your friend. My parents have planned to take us for a picnic, okay. In this way you have to do this, alright. So kids, that's all for today. You will get this content and exercise in our school website also. You can collect it from there. So that's all. We will be meeting up in the next video. Till then, stay home and take care. Bye bye.